Derek, last-minute goals seem to be having an adverse effect.
Yeah, obviously it's a different type of goal the day, similar to the Motherwell game really, in the sense that we're having an attack. We're guilty of opening the pitch up in that last phase of play. When we've got a free kick in our own half and Will Dennis takes it, we open the pitch up on a diagonal. And for me, you've got to, I think, play percentages there. You've got to play down that side, try and keep Hearts down that side, maybe win a free kick or a throw-in and maybe have one last opportunity to put the ball in the box and win it in 90 minutes. But we didn't need to win it in 90 minutes. We all want to win it in 90 minutes, of course we do, but we actually played that last phase of play from the free kick as if we were losing the game. And it's came back, we've paid the ultimate price for it. I was screaming on to try and make sure Will played down the same side. What happens in that instance is the ball comes out, Brad can't quite sort his feet out. The ball then pops out to Corey, but then when Corey gets it, he doesn't have anybody in his outside because we're all over this side of the pitch. And if he gets caught on it, the break on is 3-on-3, 2-on-2. Just as where luck is, Boyce then scabbies the shot really a wee bit, he ricochets back to himself. And it's just all so unnecessary. It's we're too excitable, it's all last gasp, and it didn't need to be last gasp. We had Hearts where we wanted them. Our second half performance was terrific. Half time came at the right time for us. I was hoping we'd get half time without obviously losing a goal, and I just thought we were too rushed first half. I thought we were spooked by Vargas's movement. Shankland was securing possession for him far too easily at times, and we needed to settle down. We've been here before, it's been big games and cup ties. At times we've been a bit too pumped up for the first half and we've not really settled. Second half, made a couple of wee changes, played Matty through the middle with Vass. I thought McInnes was outstanding. We had 4 shots, I think, in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the second half. And the tone was set. I thought we were really aggressive with our front lot. They weren't allowed to build the play, and I thought we were far the better team second half. We got a deserved equaliser, and we should be playing extra time now, trying to win the game, rather than being out of the cup, because we were just guilty of being too excitable, too rushed, too eager to win it, when ultimately we've now lost it when we should be trying to win it in extra time.
And the first goal as well, there's a defensive aspect to that too.
Yeah, we back off, there's too much space develops there. You know, it's difficult when you've got Grant and Shankland coming towards the ball, trying to bring centre halves out, and Grant going beyond. That kind of lack of communication at time. Vargas stretched on that side, trying to run in behind. So when you play the high line and try to take it up on it, Vargas would off. So there's a lot of contend with. The Hearts have got good players. You know what I mean? It's like, it wasn't always going to be straightforward, this. But for him to get as much space at that edge of the box, we have umpteen shots. You know, we are, as I say, at the start of the second half, we don't hit the target enough. We don't work the goalkeeper enough. But the tone was set second half, and it was how I'd expected. We played it like a cup tie second half. I thought we were really good. I thought we had a good level of performance, and I thought there was enough there to suggest that it was going to be a winning performance. But listen, Hearts have got good players coming off the bench, Lowry and Boyce, and these guys who can be difference makers if given the time and space. And we've paid the ultimate price. It wasn't through lack of effort, it wasn't through lack of will. Our boys were desperate to get back to Hampden, desperate to get the club and the supporters back there. And they played that way. They played the way they should have in the second half. But it takes more than being just a good player to win these types of games. It's the decision-making element of it, and it's the calmness and making sure you're a bit more streetwise. And that's what we're guilty of. You're talking about the start of the question there was about last-minute goals. That we played that last phase of play as if we were losing the game in the last minute, and we weren't. And it's just so disappointing.